Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my little corner where today we're getting ready, we're hanging out, we're chatting. I got a lot of stuff going on, I want to tell you about it. I am also trying some new products which I've fallen in love for. I tried the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define line as far as foundation and concealer. I also tried, finally, this little bad boy that's been hiding in my little bag, as well as I love it. It smells delicious. I feel like I'm on a Too Faced kick lately. I can't really help myself. We went ahead and used this again. We used this again. I forgot it's not closed. Anyways, we used some really amazing products today, and yeah, it's basically just a really chill get ready with me. It's really quiet in here because everybody's gone, because I'm having a date day with my husband. We got a sitter, we got our kids, and there's nothing in this coffee but coffee, I promise. Really good coffee, because I'm hooked to Starbucks coffee only. But anyways, grab yourselves a cup of coffee and let's get ready together. Alrighty babes, I'm gonna go ahead and get started once I move my empty contact case out of the way. Oh guys, I'm so excited to film with you today. It's really quiet in here because my dad's still sleeping, and Chris took Sam to go to his auntie's for the night so that we can have a date night, kind of for my birthday. We're gonna go around, and we're still looking for a drop-in sink for the house and a few other things, so we're gonna go around and look kid-free today. To go ahead and get started, I'm gonna start with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's oil-free, and it says that it helps your makeup last up to 8 hours, and I'm gonna need it to last longer than that today, so we'll see. I am trying a new foundation, but tonight we're gonna go to my favorite restaurant in the entire world, the Melting Pot. I love it. It's not just dinner, it's an experience. You eat so much, and then we have a bottle of wine during the whole process, because it's like a 2-hour process, because it's a 4-course meal. And I was about to grab a foundation brush to blend that in. Anyways, you start with your, is it cheese and then salad, or salad and then cheese? But anyways, after that you have your entree, and then you have dessert, and it's all amazing. You get to choose your cheese, you get to choose your salad, you get to choose your cooking style, you also get to choose what kind of meats you want to have. It's absolutely amazing. I honestly milk any holiday that I can for my husband to take me, because it is a little expensive. He was looking at some other restaurants and was like, oh wait, hold up, Melting Pot's not looking so bad. He looked at Ruth's Chris. I've never been there, but I've heard the food is amazing. But like I said, the Melting Pot's an experience. It is a date night. Like, we don't even need to do anything else. I mean, we do other things, but we don't talk about that on this channel, so we're just gonna keep moving. I got my face primed. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with concealer, but we are gonna try a new concealer today, as well as a new foundation, or at least new for me, I should say. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, as well as the full coverage concealer. I got mine in the shade C9.5, and the foundation is F9.5. I'm not sure if I did a good job or not. We will find out. I do really like the packaging on these. They feel really luxe. They honestly, if they didn't have this wrapper on it, it's like heavier than the Too Faced ones that I have. It's a glass bottle, which is really nice. I don't really know what the applicators look like, so that'll be interesting to see. And I did, for the most part, grab mostly affordable makeup. The lippy we're going to use is Makeup Revolution. The highlighter we're going to use is IVY. But then I wanted to try some other stuff too, so it's a mishmash today. But I mean, if there's a brand we have the mostest of, it is definitely Makeup Revolution. And for an eyeshadow palette today, we're going to use the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This smells amazing. I got it off QVC. They had a great deal going, so I got it. I am ashamed, but also, ooh, it's so pretty, and it smells so good. The moment I opened the QVC package, it was like just peach heaven. It smells so good, and these are so my jam. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm totally attracted to a shimmery green, but then we also have my browns in here. We also have a little bit of purple, which I tend to play with, and then we've got my champagne color. We've got more of a goldy champagne and some pretty pinks. So I mean, like, this is definitely in my range. I don't know how I'm gonna go with this yet, so I'm gonna leave this open while we go ahead and conceal my eyelids, and maybe something will come to me. I'm wearing maroon pants with this top. I love the back of this top. I got it from Selby Styler, and it has this cute bow as well as this crisscross. I'm like completely in love. So stinking cute. So I feel all cutesy bootsy for my day today, and I do need to find some nude pumps to go with my dress tonight. So if I can, I'll pop some pictures of our delicious dinner up on the screen, as well as hopefully me looking cute in my dress. I got this because it said it was olive undertone, so here's hoping it did not lie. Because I'm Polish and my skin does have a little bit of olive in it. That's not how Polish people speak at all. I don't know what that was. I don't know who speaks like that. Okay, let's see. Do I want to be adventurous or do I want to just like stay safe? It's during the day. I can play with this more. Yeah, I'm going to stay safe. And I want to see what these shades look like. So I think what I'm going to do is start with Puree, go into Charmed, I'm sure, and then use Luscious on the lid and Nectar in the inner corner. That sounds like a plan. And then maybe we line with Tempting because it's nice and dark, but it does have like almost a green undertone, I think. So we might line with that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you guys in so you can get a better view. What I'm doing. I got a kid-free day. Hey, hey, a kid-free day. Hey, hey, I love my kids. I do. But man, I don't even know what I did before I had kids. When I had all that free time, like what in the world did I do with myself? I don't remember having a lot of hobbies. And I wasn't into shopping or makeup. Like, I was into shopping, but not as much as I am now. Definitely not on online shopping. I don't know what the hell I did. I have this one brush that I like. If I can find it, that's the brush I'm starting with. There it is. Love, love, love this Luxie 237 brush. I don't know how I lived without it. It is pretty amazing. The only thing I don't like about this palette, like the mirror is tiny because they've got their big sweet peach graphic in it, which I guess you're doing your eyes, but if you wanted to use this palette for like an entire mirror, you'd have issues. I feel like maybe I had some shadow on this brush before I got started, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this shade just looks different on the skin. Let's pick up some more. Either way, I think it's like blending okay, so we'll be fine. At least it wasn't some crazy color, if there was something on it. Okay, so for the cheese, we usually go with the spinach artichoke, and for cooking style, we do the bouillon, just plain old Jane old bouillon, but we love the teriyaki steak. It's our fave, and the filet mignon's really good too. I honestly will take any of the meat and I will slather it in the teriyaki glaze, and then when we're having our entree too, we get veggies, and with those veggies comes the mushrooms and the green goddess sauce. Or it's not, I don't know if I call it a sauce. It's more like a cream cheese paste stuff. It's delicious. I think only one year the melting pot leftovers didn't get ate, and I was very depressed over that. I don't remember what happened. Things got crazy. They got left in the fridge too long and I didn't eat them, and it was very saddening because even the leftovers from that are amazing, because we tend to, especially when we're getting towards the end and we're getting full and we know we still have dessert left, we'll cook everything, but we'll cook it just quickly, you know, just so that we're not carrying around raw meats, because we don't really get the chicken anyways. It's always like steak, more steak please. I'm gonna go ahead and move over into Charmed, I'm sure, and see what that looks like in the outer crease. But oh my god, it's so good, so freaking good. If you haven't been to the melting pot, if you haven't been to a fondue restaurant, I highly recommend it, especially for date night. It's so romantic. And Chris, like always, they have like romance packages where you can add flowers and stuff like that. He usually does that, which he doesn't need to. Like, just taking me to dinner is enough. I think he forgets that he got him a wife that was raised poor, so I can definitely handle you know, not like a crazy extravagant night for sure. I think that looks pretty good. I am gonna grab my little cheater brush. It is the ME45. It's a big blender brush, but it's not like too big, so it fits in the eyes perfectly, and just kind of barely mush that shade back over. See, I didn't want to go too far with it. That's why I didn't want to do it with the other brush. I think this just kind of softens it. Everything's going to plan today, ladies. I'm a little scared. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into Luscious and do the lid. It's a really pretty, like, nude champagne almost. Like, almost has a little bit. That is so pretty. I'm in love with this palette. It's so nice. Did you guys hear the fridge click on? When I started filming this video, I was like, huh, that's weird. The fridge isn't even making a lot of noise. The fridge always makes noise. And there it goes. Anyways, I don't know. I've complained about it enough. So, let's see. With the house, I tried to show you guys last week in the Get Ready With Me, the house, but my problem was the only time I had time to take a little video at the house was like right as the sun was coming up. So there was not a lot of light shedding through the house, and you just couldn't see the paint very well. But to be fair, they've only done one coat of the walls, so when they do the second coat is when you're really going to be able to see the like colors come alive. So it's probably best anyways. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Nectar and put it on the inner corner so I can see if it is what I think it is. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more over here, and then when we get done with the foundation, I'll probably put some more. I also realized there is still primer on my nose. What? Was it there the whole time? Oh my god, I'm a professional. I'm really not. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just in case, like, I used to always disclaim my Get Ready With Me. I had just got into makeup a couple of years ago, and I'm still learning. I learned a little bit here and there from like Kelly Strike and Madison Miller and some of my girlfriends on YouTube and some Instagram videos, but I don't really know what I'm doing, and I have like an artistic sense about me. Like, I love to be creative, but it doesn't come through these digits. Like, they just don't work the way I want them to. They don't create what I want them to create. Now we can go ahead and play with foundation, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and play with foundation. So this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define F9.5. I'm gonna pull you guys out because you don't want to see this if it goes bad. You don't want to be this close. Okay. Here's something. That made a horrible sound. Okay. The sounds this thing makes. That sounds horrible. Oh god. Okay, and the dough fund is like massive. It is a massive dough fund. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just commenting. I'm going to try not to go crazy because I don't know how much of this foundation I'm going to need. I'm such a child, but that sounds ridiculous. Oh my gosh, who in manufacturing was like, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think these ladies are going to be okay doing that in front of their husbands. My husband would be like, Karen. Yeah, he would. He likes to. He's got my 6-year-old doing it too, like pretend that I farted, like anytime there's a fart sound, because that's sexy, honey. That'll put me in the mood. Later, when I'm like, I'm tired, just remember that you made fun of me and pretended like I farted. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's do something. Come on! I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out and close this bottle and be done with all that crazy sound. I'm gonna grab my Morphe M446, which is dirty and I really need to clean it. Hey. Oh my god. I mean, I tanned last night too, and I put some on my face, so I wasn't sure how this would work out, but I think Karen's getting better at picking her foundation. Just look at me glowing up. I'm such a big girl now. Every time I'm editing, I'm like, why do I do the face. Why? It doesn't even like really help. Why do I do it? But then every time I film a video, I still do the face. I don't know what it is. It's like my body is used to making that face when I'm getting around my eyes or my nose. Gotta make room. Let's make room. Okay, I did put a little too much on. I think I can fix it with a beauty blender. I may just do that after concealer though. No, I think I'm gonna blend it out now. I'm gonna go wet a beauty blender because I forgot. So, you guys know, I'm sure, about the fire and about our loss as far as the animals go. And so many people told us that, you know, getting another dog would help us so much to move on. Chris waited so long for a puppy, like 2.5 years, to get a dog that looked just like Maverick. Like Maverick was perfect, and it was exactly what he wanted. The hard thing for us now is he still wanted that kind of puppy, but every time he sees that kind of puppy, he thinks of Maverick. So we found an Australian Shepherd, and she is so cute. He found her, and I think maybe we might be going to pick her up tomorrow. I'm not positive. If we do, I'll put a picture up. If we don't, I'll put an explanation up as to why, when, what happened. But I hope so, because Chris doesn't ever want anything for himself, and this dog, Maverick, was all he wanted. And I was so upset after the fire. My father lost so much, my son lost so much, all the men in my life lost so much. Me and Carly, as much as we love Maverick and we loved Rico, they weren't, you know, like, we didn't seek after them. Debbie was our baby. Debbie was what we thought we'd never have, because Chris was not about cats. And I caught him about this time last year. I found her at one of the places that I visit for work, and she was being, you know, we found out later that she was a he, was being attacked by a hawk, or at least stalked by a hawk. So, you know, things worked out, and I got to bring her home, and me and Carly fell in love, and she was crazy. I keep calling her, because up until about 2 weeks after before she passed away, that's what we thought. We thought she was a she, but she was a he. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this makeup really quick. I've got my Beauty Bakery powder out because I haven't used it in a while. I'm trying to go through some of these setting powders because I'm pretty sure I've landed on Urban Decay and the Becca Set and Refresh. Like, those two are my favorite setting powders. This one's pretty good. If I'm gonna deal, the only reason why I really like the Becca one, even though it's a blue setting powder, is because it feels so cooling, and I feel like that is the perfect setting powder for during the summer when you're out and you're getting a little shiny. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's neat, okay? So I like it. I think it's cool. And then the Urban Decay, man, it does the job, but it doesn't leave you looking cakey, and it really does help your makeup stay all day. I'm just trying to, I feel like I'm shiny down there, so I'm just trying to kind of tone some of that down. It's driving me nuts. I need to do my brows. I have the Precisely My Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade 3.5. I have only tried this as a travel size, like a small one, I think, once upon a time. I think I got it in one of my Ipsies or something like that. This one is a full size. I love the little caps on it. It makes me feel like a princess, okay? Like, this is my wand, you know, kind of a deal. It is so crazy to think that in just a few weeks we'll be moving back home. I'm really trying to get my mind organized as to when I should pack what. I think it's time to, like, go through my makeup and go ahead and pack anything that I've used and I know I want to keep, you know, like, just go ahead and get it ready. I think Chris is gonna let me order some Alex drawers from IKEA. What do you guys think? Like, there's a part of me that doesn't want to set up a vanity that looks like everybody else's. Like, I almost want to get like an antique desk. But then there's another part of me that's like, how handy would it be to just get the Alex drawers and then get the tabletop, because it's only like, what, 30 bucks, something like that. And then I'd have enough space to still do some excess storage. Like, I really like those floating shelves. You know what I mean? Like picture at one of those shelves. I like those. I like the idea of putting one on each side of it, but I also don't know if like my mind is thinking the room is bigger than it is. So I kind of don't want to do it all at once. I also have the open closet in that room, which is kind of a concept that I like and wanted. Again, we still have to find 2 more doors. We still have to find our drop-in sink. We still have a lot of stuff going on. Barn door we've got to find. And they can mount that once they're done painting and getting the trim work and stuff done in there. But so far we like everything they're doing. There's only one little corner in the house where I'm like, we could have done a better job with this. As far as the mudding and sanding goes, it's just, it looks exposed. What did I just do? How did I just do that? How? I love how dark this is. Oh, I'm eating it up. And I love that it has a spoolie on the other side. That's why I like my ABH ones. And it was pretty easy to do. Okay, cool. Definitely loving this. Definitely loving the eyeshadow palette, but I want to go ahead and finish out my eyes with it. So I'm going to grab a little flat tip brush that apparently I already have, and I'm going to pick up that Tempting shade, the one that's like really dark, almost black, kind of has a green reflect, I think. I'm just going to line my lashes with that. Very prettiest liner. I'm digging that. I'm going to go ahead and do some on the upper lash line. I don't know, I just really like how much softer it looks, and like I said last week, it just really helps keep my lashes in good condition. I still have 1 more week before I go back for a relash, so I don't want to go come up. I don't ever want to go come up. It's costs too much money. Absolutely loving this palette. I think, in fact, I'm loving it so much, I might as well. Instead of using my highbrow today, I'm going to take White Peach, which is the lightest shade. I'm going to mix it with Peaches and Cream, which is, these are the 2 lightest mattes, this one and this one. And I'm going to try to highlight my brow bone using those instead of the highbrow. Because that would be a nice trick. And I mean, I think it does work. I think my highbrow, well, I don't know. I didn't have to tap this one out because I had my brush. I could just brush it out. I don't know, not too bad. And for mascara, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Tarte Big Ego mascara. I saw it up on the shelf and was like, hey, where you been? I forgot I even had this pretty girl. It is so cool having some time to myself, guys. You have no idea. Well, I guess you probably do have an idea, most of you. This wand is huge. It's hard to use on your lower lashes. Must focus. Dad's coughing. That means he'll be out here soon making noise. So we better hurry. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bronzer so we can bronze things up. I pulled my Huda Beauty palette just because I haven't gotten to use this bronzer in a while. It's a little bit shimmery, so I feel like Monday through Friday I can't really pull that off. But on the weekends I sure will. I don't care. So I'm gonna pick up Aruba and just try not to go crazy. I don't know, there's something sexy about this bronzer. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose with the Morphe E21. I don't know if I told you guys what brush that was. That was the Y11, all in my face. I don't normally like this bronzer on my nose, but I also did not feel like getting up and getting another one. And before I blend that out, I'm going to go ahead and do my blush, which I'm going to use Bora Bora for, which is a little shiny, but like I said, I don't care. It's the weekend and I'm done caring what people think. And I will be shiny if I want to. I thought I heard my father coming down, but I knew he was being too quiet, so I should have known. A little bit more blush than usual, but I'm digging it. And I am not going to use a highlighter from this palette, although it is banging. I have had this one forever. This IBI Radiant Beauty highlighter. I think it's because it's an odd shade, or just because, no it's not. It's beautiful. I don't know why it's been in there so long. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up with my fair brush once I figure out which one I've been using. Yes, I don't know which one this is, but it's nice and fluffy, so I like it for highlighter. Try not to go too crazy. I could always put more on later when we go out. Florentiner. Yeah, I gotta find some new pumps, so I think I'm gonna have to talk to Hubs into letting me go to a shoe store. Or two. Yeah, this is shiny. This definitely does the job. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend all of that out using my 1-1 once I find it. Especially my nose, because I feel like I did go a little crazy with both highlighter and bronzer. So as far as foundation and the primer and stuff goes, I think they are looking pretty good. I'm digging it. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my lips, and I have this Makeup Revolution. I never have lip liners over here, so I guess we're gonna skip it. We're gonna try it. I put it over here, and I'm gonna quit skipping stuff because it's not nude. Good morning, Father. It's almost noon. It's 11:18. I do not know how I feel about this lipstick. Not at all digging this lip color. I may end up taking it off, but I'm gonna first throw on some lip gloss. This is by Wet n Wild. It is the lip gloss in Aquarius, which is not my sign. I pulled it out because it was kind of peachy and I thought it would look cute. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, but this is so uncomfortable. Alrighty, my loves, so that is it. That is today's look. I'm leaving the lipstick on, at least until it wears off. I don't know, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to get used to different things. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It really does mean the world to me that you're willing to spend your Saturdays with me, and I really appreciate it. And you guys are awesome. I love hearing your comments. I love telling you about my life. I like to talk a lot, and it's so nice to have people to listen. So if you guys liked today's look or you liked today's video, please give me a big old thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. Really quick before I go, I want to say hello to some of my new subscribers. So Ashley Lynn, Myra Bratt, and your lovely C. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. And I guess that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, but I will be back very soon as usual. And I'll see you then. Bye.